minutes. We're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at Portland. And stolen by Miller. Taken away by Holiday. Avdia on the wing. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the three by Charlotte. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
To the paint. Here's Kamara.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Here's Avdia. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Pass to Christie. Back to Miller. Shoots the three. Christie can't make it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach. And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Deni Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Drives to the hoop. Here's Clingan. That one misses. Miller with the ball. He has 7. There's a screen by Collins. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And finished off by Collins.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Lillard with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
And it's Miller with the jam.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
So great for Cooper Flagg. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
He gets that one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Hits it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Williams. And here's Sharp. Lillard outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Back to Miller. Over Sharp. He shoots again. Out to Miller. There's the three. No good that time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. And the second quarter will be up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And stolen by Lillard. To the inside. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now, here's Sharp. He has 5. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And the shot goes down.
What a play right there by Flagg. And this kid's vision is special.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You have the pressure on you. We have a transfer.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Here's Diabate. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectator. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Salon. Hands it from downtown. Salon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Lillard. Excellent D there from Ball. Hornets trailed by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Flag. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his 3rd turnover of the quarter. I think he's got to slow things down just a bit.
Lillard with it. Guarded by Ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Both teams will make substitutions. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Here's Miller. And Charlotte turns it over again. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've led by as much as 10.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And it's the Trail Blazers with the ball. 6-point lead. Here's Krejci. Still yet to score. Here's Klingon. Connects on the 9-footer.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Henderson. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
It's tipped. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Ball. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
That to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
To the middle. And finished off by Avdia.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
5 on the clock. And it's Miller with the jam.
This is what was envisioned when Miller went second overall in the draft, a game where he simply dominates on the offensive end.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Off target from 3-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Miller. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was third in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And it's running on the floor. It's Miller.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now, Flag. 6 points for him. Outside for Beal. Pass to Flag. It's stolen by Thibault. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Thibault. Kamara with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Inside. Here's Diabate. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Diabate's got 9.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
And it's Ball penetrating. Beal can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. Outside, Avdia. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. A clear look for Avdia.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Can't cash in from a high post. Lillard comes with a double team. It's stolen by Thibault. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break.
Hey, how about the defensive instincts Flag showed on that block? Guys can't afford to take him lightly on this end.
Stolen by Avdia. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And let's go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Max Christie. Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.